Give me a second, everybody. Are we live? Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Are we live? Sound check, sound check, sound check. Everybody, can you see my screen? Finally, right? Finally. Yeah, I'm sorry, technical issues. Okay, we're here, so let's go, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and Teams and other streaming platforms, everybody. Never forget, the goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years in an institutional way. What does this mean? You're first an analyst, then you become a trader, alright? Never forget, you can visit the website fxbossfx.com if you want to have a free ebook, and if you didn't receive the manual, alright, this is the free ebook, everybody. If you can get on with this beautiful man, the little book of trading secrets, when you visit the website. Otherwise, we have the professional forex trader course manual, courtesy of Shola and Ernesto, everybody. And as you can see, Forex Course 101, it's all about the market. It's called the learning phase. Forex Course 202, it's about the business, it's the money phase. And Forex Course 303, if you want, it's called the richest phase. It's all about the trader. It has nothing to do with charts and so on and so on. Okay? Never forget, you are going to graduate from this course when number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy in place. You understand why you win, why you lose. You understand how probabilistic thinking affects your strategy. And number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works. And yes, there is no right or wrong. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Raise disclaimer, this stream, it's not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn, everybody. Okay, and for questions and homeworks, you can send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com or connect on Teams, Education, FX Passion. Okay, everybody? Yes, yeah, we were on vacation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, we are back. Okay. So, lesson 16 today: how to trade trends inside the market structure, also called the market wave. Everybody, open your charts. Okay, and let's go here. I'm going to open a new workspace, and give me a second. Yes, we are using TradingView and we are using JForex if you want. Okay, everybody, and we are going to open USD CAD for this example. Ok, Rodrigo, se fala inglês, Rodrigo? This is for English speaking. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody. So we're going to use USD CAD. All right, everybody. There you go. USD CAD, and talking about how to trade trends inside the market structure very quickly. You know, so we have an up market wave, everybody, like this. Okay. And then we have a down market wave like this, and we are talking about that we are going to have in an up market wave we are going to have an uptrend making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Alright, this is going to be the uptrend inside the up market wave. Give me a second here, and well, give me a second, greens, flash green. And then the uptrend is going to turn into a downtrend. Everybody is going to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Alright? This is going to be the downtrend, and then it's going to be the uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I'm not sure if Mattia is here. Alright. Everybody, this is a English speaking Pedi desculpa esse para internacionais, tá legal? Eu não vou falar em português, me desculpem. Okay, hello Thiago, hello Rodrigo. Okay, everybody. So this is the uptrend, and this is the downtrend, and this is the uptrend again. And remember, I'm not sure Mattia is here. And we talked about, everybody, that dependingly where we are, right? We have different rules on how to trade the market wave. The yellow one being the market wave. So this being the market wave in here. And also in a down market wave, right? The market is going to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Something like this is going to be a downtrend. Then it's going to make an uptrend. It's going to make higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Something like this. And then it's going to push into a downtrend again. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, everybody? Just quickly to remember now what we have learned so far. Okay? Now we have the rules, right? We have the rules like talking about the... And this is the USD CAD. We're going to put the monthly bands on USD CAD, something like this. This is going to be the number 1. This is going to be the number 2, everybody. Okay? And we're going to make a trading exercise. Let's say that we're going to trade this one, okay? This is going to be the... We're going to trade this one. Now, talking about the market wave specifically, right? We have two... Yes, the yellow is the market wave, everybody. Okay? When you trade the yellow, right? So when you trade the yellow, everybody, so it's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, and then it's making higher high in here. So this being an example, here is the downtrend, you know, and then it's making higher highs, higher lows, right? So the market wave entry being up in here. Okay, let's see put text here and here. Okay, let's make it bigger. Let me see if it works. Market wave entry. Okay, everybody. Market wave entry is going to be here. So by default, I'm not sure if Mattia is watching. Should the stop loss be on the stop loss number 1, everybody, or should the stop loss be on the stop loss number 2? Which one is the correct stop loss level? Is the stop loss number 1 the correct stop loss on the market wave, everybody? Or is the stop loss number 2 the correct stop loss on the market wave? What do you think? Whoops, again, give me a second. Where do I undo? Okay, can't. I'm going to give me a second, everybody. Here again, and it's going to be stop loss number two, right? Nandozi, which one is the correct stop loss on the market wave? Stop loss number 1 or stop loss number 2? Only one is the correct stop loss. Thiago and Rodrigo, if you speak English, which one is the correct stop loss on the market wave? Stop loss, stop loss number 1 or stop loss number 2? Good morning, John. Good morning, James. Marina, good morning. Todd, long time no see. How are you, Todd? Yeah, I was on vacation for 2 months. I'm telling everybody I'm sorry, and somebody said, you know, why are you sorry? You know. Nandozi, true, I'm sorry, I was on vacation, you know. Makes sense. Number 2 says Nandozi, applause to Nandozi. The only correct way, everybody, on the market wave is the stop loss number 2, right? Market wave is the yellow one. Okay, everybody? Right, this doesn't work, so I'm going to make it here in red and again. Okay, stop loss number 2 is the only correct stop loss on the market wave. Okay, now once the yellow market wave goes higher high, higher low, higher high, and makes a higher high up in here, okay, this takes some time, alright everybody, and it makes a higher high in here, and this is the, not this one, but let's make a new one. So here you have another higher high. We're going to make this like black, and here, you know, on the yellow, you know, it's going to make a higher high up in here. Okay, let's see how smart you are, everybody. And then it's going to make a new retracement, and you're going to enter up in here. Hopefully Mattia is watching this lesson. You're going to enter up in here again with a counter trend line break. Okay, it's still a market wave entry. It's the yellow one again. It's the yellow one. Okay. Which one is the correct stop loss right now? Is the stop loss number 1 the correct stop loss, everybody? Stop loss number 1, or is the stop loss number 3 the correct stop loss? Which one is the correct stop loss? You are still trading the market wave, everybody. We are not there how to trade trends inside the market structure. Market structure is the market wave. Todd says number 2, James number 3, Alex number 3, Marcus number 3, Nandozi from YouTube, Chago, Rodrigo, I'm not sure if you speak English, but anyway, which one is the correct stop loss on the market wave? I'm not sure if Julius is in here. I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, everybody. Be very careful. Those are traders' mistakes, alright? Which one is the correct stop loss? The yellow one, exactly, the yellow one. We are trading the yellow one, the market wave. Nandozi, trader Nandozi, hedge fund trader Nandozi, what do you think? Is the stop loss number 1 the correct? Stop loss number 3, applause to Nandozi again, everybody. The only correct stop loss is the stop loss number 3. Oh yes, but there is no yes, but. Okay, everybody, there is no boss. Wow, Joshua, stop loss number 2. Hello Joshua, how are you? Okay, so boss, can you explain me why? Because everybody, this is the logic, okay, of the market wave theory. Okay, this is the logic. So once the market make higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, everybody, and then makes lower low, lower high, lower low retracement, right? And then it's approaching the new, so talking about, this is the relevant low on the market wave, this is the relevant high of the market wave, okay? Now this low, everybody, and please ask questions, alright? This low, this higher low, we are using the vocabulary and we are saying, well, this higher low on the market wave, on the yellow, it's not confirmed yet, okay? And this higher low in here, circle, that's the relevant low on the yellow market wave. I'm keep telling everybody it's the yellow pattern, not the red one, okay? It's not confirmed, and this higher low on the market wave, it's going to be confirmed only and only then. Those are the rules. You might not like it, everybody, okay? It's going to be confirmed once the market breaks the relevant high. Does this make sense, Joshua and everybody else? That's the logic. Once the market makes a higher high compared to this high, compared to this relevant high, then we say, oh, this low is confirmed, okay, only and only then we can project, we can chart, this is the new extension leg on the market wave, the yellow one, okay. So now we are monitoring this leg that is going to go into a retracement. Does this make sense? Okay. This is the logic why the only appropriate stop loss, okay, let's not mix apples with, but now, hear me out, okay, when the market makes a new higher high, right, up in here, when it breaks this high, this low becomes confirmed, this is a new confirmed up extension leg, it doesn't really matter when it goes into retracement, so our stop loss goes down to here. Alright everybody? Trading the yellow market wave, not the red. Please, doesn't the concept of 100% confirmed trend significant to the market wave pattern? Well, yes and no, it depends what you want to do. Joshua says yes, it makes sense. Thank you very much. Ask questions everybody. Okay. So it depends when you trade the market wave, or also called market structure. You know, it depends when you enter. If you enter up in here, the only correct stop loss is the stop loss number 3 in this example. Okay? But the lesson today is how to trade trends. So what if, everybody, so that being said, right, what if I'm entering, give me a second. So I'm going to delete this one, and delete this one, and delete this one, and delete this one. Okay? Now it becomes a question, now those you are going to like it, now it becomes a question of strategy. Does this make sense? You are going to form your own strategy. Yes, in the advanced course I'm giving you my strategy and plus 15 more strategies from different traders. Okay? No, I'm not joking, I'm giving you my strategy. In the advanced course, yes, my strategy has a proven edge. It's nothing special, I'm telling you, you know. Okay? But nonetheless, you're going to build your own strategy because, not to waste too much time today, we are different people with different personalities. Okay? Now, what if I'm trading and I'm saying, oh, right, just an example, okay? I don't like the market wave, or I don't have patience to stay in the trades forever, so I want to trade the short-term trends. Or maybe I am trading the market wave, but I am up in here entering the market. Can you see everybody? This is the market, okay, this is the price action. The market didn't break the relevant high yet, but we are almost there, right? Or maybe here, right? Counter trend line breaking here. Well, the best entry would be this one. This would be the best entry. It's the end of retracement. Okay? Those are the best entries in terms of risk-reward ratios, probabilities too. But let's say that I was on vacation, right? Let's say that we were on vacation and I missed this price action. I missed those first few swings, I missed those few trends making hard highs, hard lows, and I'm entering up in here, right? Now, if I'm entering in the first example, okay, let's have a conversation, all right? Let's have a friendly conversation. We're talking like friends, all right? There is no right or wrong on the strategy, okay? If I'm entering here, alright, if I'm entering, give me a second, so if this would be orange, if I'm entering at the blue, okay, there is no right or wrong, but does it make sense to you to put the stop loss below the market wave down to here? Okay, or does it make sense to you to put the stop loss below the uptrend, you know, the red one, low? What does make more sense to you? Somebody is asking on Teams, boss, is anything wrong if the stop loss is under the market wave? Great question. Absolutely no. It's not wrong. Why would it be wrong? But if you are trading two different patterns, then you must address that every pattern has a different stop loss. Does this make sense? If you are going to trade the short-term trend, if you are going to trade, as the title says, if you are going to trade trends inside the market structure, then you are trading the red. Okay, the red uptrend, so you must have a different stop loss level. If you are going to trade the yellow market wave, it has another stop loss level. But now the first question is, like, we are in a bar, you know, we're in a coffee shop, we're drinking coffee or beer, whatever, and we're talking about, well, I'm going to enter here. Yeah, then we go, yes, we're going to go in the chart, live chart in a second, everybody. So I'm going to enter here, and we're having a friendly conversation. Well, should I trade, should I take advantage of the short-term trend inside this market structure, also called market wave, or should I enter here and put the stop loss below the yellow market wave, market structure? And whatever you say, everybody, there is no right or wrong. Make sense? So both traders can enter the same price level. Yes. Yes, everybody. Okay. Boss, this is not clear. All right. Thanks for the comment. Okay, so what is the lesson here? Lesson, all right. Whoops. This is what's the lesson here. The lesson is that, give me a second, everybody. Two traders. Whoops. Two traders are going to enter at the same price where one is, okay, so what is my, give me a second, everybody. Same price where I'm going to delete this one. Okay, here I'm going to do a new text. Two traders are going to enter the same price where one is trading the yellow, give me a second, yellow market wave. When one is trading the yellow market wave and the other is trading the STT, stands for short-term trend. Alright, so not this one. Give me a second. Okay, so it's red line. Okay, the other is trading the short-term trend, the red line. So those two traders are going to have the same. So those two traders, type in here, type again. Those two traders are going to have the same entry, but a different stop loss level. Who was asking the question, Teams? Give me a second. James. Okay, James? James was commenting on Teams. Boss, this is not clear. Two traders are going to, okay, me and Nandozi, we are going to enter in here buying the market, alright? Or Nandozi and Joshua are going to buy the market in here. Both of them are looking at the same chart, same time frame, same short-term trend, same market wave, everything is the same. When Joshua is going to trade the red short-term trend example, so the stop loss is going to be here. Joshua stop loss is the blue, everybody, example, and Nando's stop loss is going to be the, let's change colors, the yellow. Whoops, not this one, but this one. Talk to me, everybody. Does this make sense? Somebody's commenting on Teams, oh, this is the short-term trend is better. There is no right or wrong on the strategy. There is no right or wrong. Yes, but the market is must reverse. True, the market must reverse, but this doesn't mean that Nando's is going to lose. Make sense, everybody? Talk to me. Questions. Who is on YouTube? Do you have any questions so far? There is no right or wrong. You can trade the short-term trend, the red one, and trading trends have rules, agreed? We've learned this. Yeah, I was on vacation, I'm sorry. We're going to get back in. Yes, okay, we're going to recover. I mean, yeah, we're going to do the recaps of the lessons, alright? Okay. So if I'm entering in here, just an example, you know, and I made the mistake, right? The stop loss should go on the short-term trend here. Alright. That's the entry. Give me a second, everybody. See how easy it is to make mistakes? Even when you teach everybody. Okay. This is the entry on the short-term trend, same logic. So this is going to be the stop loss on the short-term trend. Somebody's asking for the picture. Stop loss on the STT. Give me a second. Stop loss on the short-term trend, and then the stop loss on the market wave, also called market structure. Okay, everybody, do you want to make a picture? Please take a photo picture. The stop loss input. Yeah, I thank you, Nandozi. Yeah, somebody was correcting me in Teams too. Thank you, guys. The stop loss right now, listen to me, this is Douglas pen. Can you see the Douglas pen? I'm using Douglas because Douglas, it's like when we ask question like, oh, so what, it's everybody stupid, Douglas is going to say, yeah, everybody's stupid. Not like this, right? Well, everybody's stupid, I mean, you know, it's a learnable skill and so on. This stop loss right now, everybody, is the correct stop loss on the short-term trend. If you don't agree, type in the chat, because we need to talk. My stop loss before, this green stop loss, it's wrong. If you don't agree, talk to me. It's like a rap. If you don't agree, talk to me. Type in the chat, I don't agree, so I'm going to explain you the logic. Why is that? The blue stop loss on the short-term trend, the red, it's correct. Based on this entry, count the blue counter trend line breaking here, everybody. You need to pay attention to the detail, alright? Give me a second, maybe it's going to help you if I do something like this, right? Give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. Is it better now? The logic behind, maybe. Attention to the detail. Nandozi, what do you think? Nandozi, talk to me. This is you learning right now, everybody. Talk to me. Is the blue stop loss on the short-term trend, the red, the correct one? Or is the green stop loss on the short-term trend the correct one? Type in the chat, everybody, what do you think? Is the green stop loss or is the blue stop loss? Don't be shy, there is no right or wrong, we're here to learn. But this market, the market has a logic behind, make sense? This is why trading it's a learnable skill. You can learn how to trade as a professional. Forex course 101, it's all about the market, how this market works. You're trying to learn how to analyze charts, being a good analyst first. And once you are at least 60% effective as an analyst, then me and Douglas, we're going to promote you to a trader, you know. You are first an analyst. You are not a trader yet. A trader, it's a different animal, you know. Yeah, it's a role play, of course, because you are... Boss, can you explain the retail trader, analyst and trader? The rich guys, right? Not everybody, but some institutions, the rich institutions, right? Like JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, you know, you have the analyst and you have the trader. Does this make sense? So the analyst is going to analyze charts and everything, you know, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, depending on the asset. In the Forex, you know, we are trading 90% technicals. We're using fundamentals, but Forex is a 90% technical market. So me as an analyst, I'm going to give this paper, this analysis to the trader in some JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, Ducascopy, whatever. And then the trader, based on my analysis, he or she is going to trade. Buy AUD CAD, buy Euro Dollar, short NZD, whatever may be the case. Make sense? Now, when you are retail, you know, you are an analyst and a trader, you are the same person. But you cannot make money if you are a bad analyst. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is the truth. I'm not going to ask you, do you agree with me? Does this make sense to you? If I'm a bad analyst, everybody, give me a second. If I'm a bad, I'm not judging myself. It's a skill, right? Not judging anybody, it's a skill. If I'm a bad analyst and I say Euro Dollar, it's a buy, but it goes down, example, sell Canada JPY and it goes up, sell whatever currency pair, Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's all the same. If I say buy, but the asset goes down, or I say sell and the asset goes up, week after week after week, can I make any money? This is common sense, right? Type in the chat, everybody. No, you cannot make any money. Or yeah, of course, you are a millionaire. I mean, you know, trading it's easy, you know. This statistic, 90% of world population loses, is bullshit. You know? Trading is a learnable skill, everybody, but you need to learn and be humble, right? Humble enough to learn. In our groups, we have doctors, lawyers, movie star, Uber drivers, pilots, architects, accountants, software engineers. 90% still struggling. All right? In the last group on Teams, we have Douglas. He's up 70% this year. Douglas is almost there, you know? And Douglas is cleaning swimming pools. Make sense? We have Melissa. Melissa is consistently profitable and she is retired. We have Araldo, consistently profitable. He's an electrician. You know? Make sense, everybody? It's a learnable skill, but you need to be humble to debate, challenge me. I don't agree with you. I have a different vision. I've learned different concepts. Talk to me. Okay? There is no right or wrong on strategy anyway. Nando's is still waiting for your answer. We have 15 minutes, everybody. Okay, so the same logic applies to the red short-term trend, you know, the logic on how to trade patterns. Okay? Do I need to, everybody want me to explain why? Type in the chat on YouTube too. Do you need me to explain why the blue is the correct stop loss level, not the green? Type in the chat yes, explain, or type in the chat no, move forward, everybody. In your strategy, boss, can I trade both the short-term trend and the market wave? Yes, you can. There is no right or wrong on the strategy. Todd is saying, but the yellow is safer. That's true. That's true. The yellow stop loss is safer in nature. Okay. That's true. Not better. Otherwise we wouldn't have day traders and scalpers. Okay. This is safer because the short-term trends are the structural part of the market wave. The blue stop loss. Okay, so I don't need to waste time, right? Is anybody in here who need an explanation why the blue is the correct stop loss? Type in the chat, talk to me. Ornandozi, the blue stop loss is correct or wrong in your opinion? Is the same logic for the market wave? Yes, exactly. I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, everybody, don't worry. In the Forex course 101, what makes the money is the appropriate use of stop loss levels on the patterns that you are learning. In the Forex course 202, the advanced institutional trader course, what makes money is the edge. We are in Forex course 101. My friend Olga, still on vacation like me, huh? Olga. The guys are judging me, you know, yesterday was a massacre, like, oh, you are away 2 months, you know, and I promise you next year I'm not going to go. I mean, I'm going to go, but not for 2 months. Okay. Olga says everything is clear. Nandozi, which one stop loss is better? I mean, not better, the correct one. The blue stop loss is the correct. Okay. Lost Nandozi. Alright, everybody, so let's go to charts, right? Okay. We are going to make a example. So this is the monthly wave on USD CAD monthly chart, monthly wave, monthly bands. Okay. So back in time, this was the trend line. Alright, trend line, and this was the trend line break. Okay. If this is the monthly chart, my vacation is over some time ago. Alright. If this is the monthly chart, everybody, what do we need to see on the daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour for us to buy? What do we need to see, everybody? I'm charting already. You know, what do we need to see before we think to buy on any time frame? It's a counter trend line, or is a trend line break enough, or do we need to see something? What is this something called? Don't worry, Olga, there's going to be another vacation next year. Or it's almost Christmas, right? Christmas vacations. Okay. Yes. There is no right or wrong vacations too. Everybody, what is give me a second. Alright, 10 minutes, alright, everybody? I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, don't worry. Before we start trading up, buying USD CAD on any time frame, what do we need to see? We need to see a change in the... No, this is not a strategy. The strategy question was about up in here. You can build your strategy and say, I'm going to trade or the yellow market wave, or I'm going to trade the red short-term trend. This is strategy. That's on you, guys. Okay? You put in your strategy, I'm going to trade the pattern, the market wave, and you put in the strategy, I am not going to trade the short-term trend, example. Or vice versa. Or you say, okay, I'm going to trade and the market wave and the short-term trends. There is no right or wrong. Change in the short-term trend. Very good, excellent. Okay. So now when this happened, there is no right or wrong. Everybody, you are learning concepts, alright? So I'm going to go on the daily just as an example. And, you know, charting, right? So lower low lower highs, lower low lower highs, you know, just quickly. I'm not saying that this is the correct downtrend, but do we agree that now the market broke this high, you know, and start making hard highs, hard lows? Everybody, do we agree? Just an example, right? Okay. Now we are going to okay, give me a second. All right, we have 10 minutes. So what we're going to do now, we are going to chart the market wave, and then we are going to chart the short-term trend. Okay, change in the short-term trend. Todd is asking, best question ever, can we start trading the short-term trend from the monthly band? The answer is yes, why not? Just remember, if you are going to start buying the short-term trend from the monthly bands, after the extension, Todd, what must come? What must come, everybody? There is no right or wrong. Okay. And remember, everybody, you must define what is a retracement to you. Okay? I'm working with an advanced trader now, with Mattia. Mattia is just a name, it's not personal. Sometimes you don't have rules, everybody. You can say that a retracement, it's a bearish candle on the short-term trend. Or you can say in your strategy that a retracement you must see two lower lows, two lower highs to be a retracement on the short-term trend. Okay? Those are rules. Okay? Now we are here. There is no right or wrong. Boss, what do you use? I'm using this one. I'm using, for me, there is no right or wrong. For my strategy, I'm using to be a retracement on the short-term trend. I need to see two lower lows, two lower highs. Okay? But in the beginning, when the trends are forming, everybody, the market, the price action is not going to offer you. Can you see here, everybody? The market hit the lower band, and now you have a counter trend line breaking here. Can you see? You don't have two lower lows, two lower highs, yes? So if I'm trading my strategy, I need to obey the rules. I'm not going to enter here, and I'm not going to enter here. I know, right? Oh, look at this money. There is no right or wrong. You must obey the strategy. So I would enter, everybody, I would enter, you know, I need to figure out if it's a low, and if it's a high, and if it's a low. Okay, most likely this is not even a high. There are no highs in here. Why not, boss? A high is a center candle with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with lower high values. That's not a high. Look at the second candle on the left. That's not a high, so I can find my retracement on the smaller time frame, but this is not a retracement. Okay, this is why we have issues in the advanced course, right? I'm pushing your ears. Oh, boss, this is a sample. That's not a sample trade. You're looking for an edge. That's not a sample trade because you have no retracement here. Okay? Oh, yes, but. There is no yes, but. This is the difference between an institutional trader understanding and grooming and following rules and a retail trader who thinks and believes that we can do whatever we want, right? Okay? So, this is not a retracement. And now, finally, right? Just an example. High to low, that's a low. Low to high, that's a high. High to low. Now, this would be my retracement. Okay, on the short-term trend. So Todd is going to chart the short-term trend, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, you know. Example, me, I'm going to chart high to low. Can you see, everybody? Just because we have different rules as analysts. Changing the market structure, exactly. Okay, so now we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, now the red is not the market structure, the red is still the short-term trend, everybody. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention. To be the market, it takes some time, right? Don't judge yourself. Give yourself a year to learn. To be the change in the short-term trend and be a retracement, the market must break the relevant low on the short-term trend. So if I'm charting the blue short-term trend, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, higher low, higher high, higher low. Does this two lower lows, two lower highs, did this break the relevant low on the short-term trend? Everybody, pay attention to the detail. This profession requires attention to the detail. Even if you're on the daily, attention to the detail. Okay? The best news I can give you, this market has a logic behind, right? When we're learning probabilities, you know, and this becomes difficult in the advanced course when you see me, you know, buying or selling 20 lots, you know, risking 5%, 10% sometimes, hedging with 40%, you know, not judging anybody, this is how we learn, but we are scared like, oh, I cannot, you know, how is he that confident, you know, how can he trade like this? I mean, I can never. It's the understanding of probabilities, okay? And to learn probabilities, you must understand, you're learning this right now, this market has a logic, okay? Strategy, that's on you. Everybody, if you can join on Teams, you're going to talk to advanced traders and they're going to tell you, we made tons of money on Euro GBP. Literally tons of money, you know? And some traders took advantage, some traders didn't take advantage. Not judging anybody, this is a class, just for you to understand what we're talking about. Mario from Italy made 29% on one trade. But he also risked. But this is an advanced conversation for another time, everybody. Okay, we're going to talk more tomorrow, alright? So the answer is no, this retracement on the blue didn't break the relevant low. Therefore, this is not a change in market structure, not yet. Now and only now, right? Now and only now, everybody. As you can see, made a lower high and then made lower low. Can you see, everybody? Now it break, right? So now you're going to chart extension, retracement, if I'm not mistaken. And did it break the high here? Yes. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. There you go. So this for tomorrow. Extension, retracement, higher high, even for a pip. You don't pick and choose, everybody. You must follow rules. And now retracement, extension, okay? But that's for tomorrow. If you want to learn fast, everybody, homework, go to our channel, click on playlist. Okay, if you want to learn quickly, click on playlist, everybody, and here you have Forex Course 101. Okay, rewatch all the past lessons, come back with questions. Okay, if you want to learn fast. Some of you are new to the channel, okay, and then send me questions or ask questions live or send me questions to the email, okay everybody. And if you didn't receive the manual, it's for free, doesn't cost you a cent. Send me an email, all right? Just send me an email like, oh boss, send me the send me the email. All right everybody, see you back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was on vacation. Why are you sorry? Yeah, it's true, it's true. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. This is